This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joined us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Trying to find room. It's Barry. Across the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Well, all the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
And they wrap them up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, when it comes to wide receiver U, there's really only two schools that can even claim it, Ohio State and these LSU Tigers. This wideout has got to be looked at as one of those guys, like a Neighbors or just in playoffs. You've got to be a good third down team, and here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. No surprise, a tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, is they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to...
Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 44.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Gets the first and still running. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get...
Touchdown, Rebels! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive. The reps are elite to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the
offense getting set, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebacker.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds but gets inside the 40. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Holly will try to get an update soon. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Cook. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. And there we go, a dynamic play from the Rebels playmaker. Joel, they've had so many elite guys at the receiver position. He just fits that tradition.
DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown, and so many others. You're exactly right. He fits the mold exactly. It's about speed and athleticism, getting the ball to him in space. If they're able to do that, he will become a
touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground to see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. As they check out the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 4 receivers split wide on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. It's Levitt. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, it's caught,
and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, but a big jump play moves the ball near the 50.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. Crosses the 25. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He's got a crease. Again, ripping through the defense. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joe, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
You've got to capitalize on those opportunities. You don't get them that often, and the hands on the football for the defense, and they're unable to bring it in. And now this offense still has a chance for points in field goal range.
Down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for some space. It's Barry.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Third down play for this offense. Back to pass. It's Levitt. The receiver makes the catch. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Pitch play to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Strategy session before this third down play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That's caught. It's Cook. He's got some space. Look out. He's marked to the bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We've talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Levitt. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Rebels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Now the Tigers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He missed it. Off target that time. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Wideouts now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the grab. It's Cook. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. The game makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And they to tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. So the offense will spend the timeout here before the 2nd down play. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to...
Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
BAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Levitt. A deep shot to the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early... And now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time. So he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And it's Ole Miss in front. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he released it, and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You cannot have a breakdown like that in coverage in this situation. You can't give up points on this.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
The shotgun handoff here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These This offense is trading big old forehands from the baseline, and I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working clock with the ground game. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Pitches to the back. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And game makes it second and medium. Using his legs, it's Jones. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw. It's Levin. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
The Tigers will have to kick it away. Only comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Lindsey. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. it.